Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to People of Quran. Today, inshallah, we have a new lesson of nuranyah quayda. It is the lesson number 4. Let's go now to start our class. Are you ready? Let's go. Today, inshallah, we have an important lesson today because in this lesson, we have to learn not just the vowels, or we will learn the basics of the vowels in Arabic language. This is the first step to help us to know the pronunciation and the articulation points of all the alphabet letters. So let's focus and let's be ready, inshallah, to start our class together. Lesson number 4 in nuranyah qaida. It speaks about al-harakat. We have only 3 vowels. It is the basic vowels in Arabic language. Fatha, kasra, dhamma. Firstly, we have fatha. Looks like a short vowel. We can find it on top any letter. So it is just a short vowel. Yes, a short vowel. We can find it above any letter. This is the first one. Yes, this is the first one. And the second vowel we have, it is another short vowel, but not on top the letter. It is under the letter. And the last short vowel, it is a dhamma, and looks like a small vowel, but we can find it only above the letter. Any letter? Yes, any letter. And these vowels can help us to know the sounds of the letters. So like the English alphabet has sounds, so the Arabic alphabet with these letters, we can know the sound of each letter of them. This is the 3, yes. This is the 3, and that's it, yes. And we have to make sure when I want to pronounce each one of them, if I would want to read any letter by fatha, I don't have to smile at all. Because if I try to smile, so this will make my mouth to be different. So the sound has a little bit imala when I want to read any letter. So if I in the normal, if I'm saying ba, so when I'm saying ba, when I'm trying a little bit to smiling, will be ba. So I don't have to say ba, it is ba. So there is difference between ba and ba, because step by step ba, it comes to be ba. So this is a clear imala, and that's wrong. We can't read any letter like this. So I have to make sure to make my the 2 lips on my mouth to be as an oval when I want to pronounce any letter. In general, any letter in general, I have to make my mouth or the 2 lips as an oval? No, only when I want to read any letter with the sound of fatha. So when I want to read any letter with sound of fatha, what I have to do, I have to make my mouth to look like an oval, like oval when I want to read it. This is for fatha, yes. If I want to read any letter with kasra, has the sound of al-kasra or the vowel of al-kasra well, so I have to smile a little bit. I don't have to smile too much. So I think it is the opposite between al-fatha and al-kasra, yes. Al-fatha, I don't have to smile at all. And with al-kasra, I have to smile just a little bit, okay? I don't have to smile too much, just a little bit, again, a little bit, okay? So to make the sound to be clear and to can appear al-kasra well with each letter of the alphabet letters. And the last one, letter dhamma, that any letter has dhamma, the vowel of a dhamma. So I should to make sure to make my lips to be as a circle to can appear a dhamma well. Not to be a small circle, but just to be looks like a circle to can get a dhamma well. because we have something in Quran on the tajweed rules. It is إتمام الحركات, and to appear the إتمام الحركات and إظهار الحركات also. So to appear the letters and to complete the sound of the letters. So it is so important to make sure when I read the sound of in each letter I have with the vowel correct. To give the letter his time, this is first. And the second, to make sure I'm doing the movement well. This is the three steps, or the three, maybe we can say just advices to help us to read the three vowels well. Yes, that's it. Now let's go to nuranyah quayda. In the lesson number 4, like we said, it is an important lesson because this is the first lesson to help us in the articulation points. So now, if I'm looking to, if I'm watching this lesson as a teacher, so I have to make sure I never ever to let any student to listen or to read this lesson and there is any mistake in his pronunciation. That's wrong, and I can't leave this and go to the next lesson. If I'm watching this video as a teacher, so I have to make sure from this point. If I'm watching this video as a student, so I have to make sure I pronounce well. And if I can record a recording to my pronunciation and how when I'm reading these letters, that will be wonderful. And to listen to myself that I'm doing correct, like how I'm reading the lesson or how's the Sheikh read and his original video, or I still need to practice more. Okay, and also we have an option. You can message us, inshallah, on our page on Facebook to send us your recording if you want to practice with us, inshallah, and to correct your recording. Okay, this is the some instructions we have to do before this lesson. And the last point to say about this lesson, these instructions before we start to explain, we have here in the lesson number 4, we have all the letters, but there is a trick. Our trick here, it is to teach us how where is the articulation points, the main articulation points, and the steps of them. Like we have here, we have hamza and al-ha and ayn, ha, ghayn, kha. So this is the general articulation point of the throat. And then we have the tongue. When we get the tongue, the deepest part of the tongue, al-qaf and al-kaf, and then the middle of the tongue, al-jim, al-shin, and al-ya, and the two sides of the tongue, al-dad, al-lam, and al-noon, and al-ra, and then the tip of the tongue, letter ta, ta, dal, and the lower part of the tongue, it is sad and sin and the, and then the tip of the tongue again with a za and a the and a the and a the, and then the last part it is the two lips with a fa, waw, ba, and mim. So this lesson here help us to learn the main articulation points we have in our mouth. It is just 5: throat, tongue, and all the part of the tongue. And also we have one of them when it comes from the nose, like a noon. And also we have we have the two lips, and also we have the al or the deepest part of the palate. Sorry, the deepest part of the tongue. Okay, we can say the deepest part of the tongue, or we can say just al-jawf if we're looking for al-jawf. but we don't have a joke here because a joke for the mad letters only. So we don't have mad letters here. We have only the letters when the letters have each one of them has the movement. So no joke here, and it is just throat, tongue, and two lips. Okay, that's it for all the instructions of this lesson. And inshallah, we have another video to start this lesson. Assalamu alaikum.